So, welcome to question number 3. For me, this is a loaded one. And let me start out by saying that I give all parents the greatest amount of respect for how they are raising and choosing to raise their children. We all operate with our own set of skills and beliefs. I have 3 children myself. They are 18, 20, and 22. They're in college. My oldest daughter has actually launched into her first job at Disney, which is very exciting. I will tell you that the problem in today's world with kids launching and being successful in college and graduate school is that parents in the early years in high school don't allow their kids to fail. They do everything for their children, and they believe that they are special snowflakes. So the problem is that then they get into college and graduate school, and no one really treats your kid like a special snowflake. So when the kid has a problem, doesn't do well on a test, an exam, has an issue with time management, the child or the now budding adult believes it's someone else's fault because that's what they were taught at home, and that's the way their parents operated, either as helicopter parents or submarine parents. I saw this time and time again with students who couldn't handle situations as they came up. They couldn't handle getting a parking pass. They couldn't figure out how to get their books when they didn't live close to campus. They would get a B on a test and freak out and scream that it was the way that I delivered the information as the professor. It didn't matter that there were successful students in the classroom. Children were ill-equipped to deal with and be responsible. Now, I haven't done everything perfectly with my kids, but my goal is to teach them responsibility. I teach them to ask for help. I teach them a very, very strong work ethic. Get out there and work in the world as soon as possible. I also teach them to take responsibility for their actions. If they don't do well on a test, it's not the teacher's fault. It's no one's fault but their own. I also teach them to get assistance when they need it, whether it be the tutoring center or from a roommate, again, on a test. Can't find a job, start calling your friends and see who has access to jobs that could become available in the future. And also to teach your kids to apologize. When kids make mistakes these days and the first thing that they say to someone is, "It's not my fault," that is the absolute worst way to ask for help and better your situation. So as parents, I was raised in a pretty strict household, and as a parent, I try to emulate some of the things that my parents taught me as a kid. Get out there and be a responsible citizen of the world. And I think that's one thing that we really need to do a little bit better in our cohort of parenting.